told, man, this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, you know. Man was saying they were going to beat Bayern 3-0 and 4-0 and clean sweep them. But bruv, this right here, it's Champions League heritage, my boy. Yes, people, what's going on? Aaron here, you know the face, you know the name, back again with another video. Shout out to everybody always tuning in, showing love, showing respect. Champions League nights are back, baby. And I watched both games, but obviously all of my focus was was more on the Arsenal Bayern game than it was on the Real Madrid Man City game. But I saw some cracking goals in that game. That was Phil Foden, magnifique. But anyway, let's get into the Arsenal game. I think this is a missed opportunity for Arsenal and a great result for Bayern Munich. I think this is exactly what Bayern Munich wanted. They knew they weren't going to go to the Emirates and win. First things first, full stadium hype. Whew. I was told that with 60,000 Arsenal fans, this was going to be an electric and a very fabulous atmosphere. Bro, that stadium was quiet from the 15th minute when Saka scored all the way to the equaliser that Trossard scored in the 76th minute or 75th, if I'm not wrong. Apart from that, that place was quiet. So, full stadium hype. Anyway, this is exactly what Bayern Munich wanted. First things first, I've got to give credit to Thomas Tuchel. As much as people don't like him and as much as people don't like his tactics, what he set out to do today was almost fabulous, almost perfect. Obviously, minus the 2 goals they conceded. By the way, you've got to give credit to Arsenal as well. Saka, first goal, took it very well. That finish, magnifique. Trossard, the second goal, lovely finish. But the work that came prior to that from Gabriel Jesus, amazing. Bro, that chop is always coming. You should know this. Gabriel Jesus is, that chop from him, yeah? It always comes and it's like Mahrez. That chop, is coming. So how De Ligt, managed to get chopped right there in the box, and then obviously Jesus done what he did, gave the assist to Trossard, I don't know. Must have studied him a bit better. Anyway, credit to Arsenal for the 2 goals, but apart from that, I thought defensively, Bayern were almost perfect, like I said. Listen, as much as I criticised Alphonso Davies for the first 15 to 20 minutes, he was not in his game at all. But after that, he was on job. Him and Serge Gnabry, I have to say, defensively, that was outstanding. Saka, apart from the goal that he scored, was kept very, very quiet. And that is largely due to the defensive work from Bayern Munich. Forget the 2 goals that they conceded. Defensively, that was really, really impressive today. On the other side, Martinelli was kept quiet. Kimmich didn't really have much to do, but that, again, is because Arsenal were looking more down the right-hand side. Were looking to attack more down the right-hand side on Saka's side rather than the left side. But then again, I think once or twice Martinelli got the better of Kimmich, but apart from that, I didn't see nothing from Martinelli, and that is credit to Kimmich as well. The defensive work, outstanding. On the other side, they always doubled up on Saka, so I've got to give credit to Serge Gnabry. Big game from him today, and I've got to give credit to Alphonso Davies as well after the yellow card he picked up early in the game and after the first 15 to 20 minutes that were really hesitant and really bad, I would say. Apart from that, I thought Konrad Laimer in midfield. I knew this guy was going to be very important for Arsenal, for Bayern Munich this game, because when it comes to winning the ball back, I've seen him win the ball back quite a few times, press really high. Like I said, bro, Bayern didn't go there to win. Don't get it twisted. This is the perfect result for them because now Arsenal have to go to the Allianz and go all out. If they want to go through, they have to go all out. And again, that's going to play right into Bayern Munich's hands because on the counter, they are outstanding. And again, brings me back to my point. Bayern Munich, by no means were they good today. They weren't. But the 2 flashes of brilliance from Leroy Sané, and that's something that I've always said, the 2 flashes of brilliance from Leroy Sané paid off. And that is Bayern Munich. It's the experience in the Champions League, it's the know-how in the Champions League, and it's the quality they have on the pitch and on the bench. Obviously, the quality that came off the bench didn't really do much of a difference today, but the quality on the pitch today was outstanding. Like I said, the 2 flashes of brilliance from Leroy Sané, the first one, that pass he played to Goretzka, incredible. Goretzka that played the ball again between the two defenders for Gnabry into his run perfectly to equalise. Amazing. The second one, that run from Sane. I don't know how nobody stopped him. And obviously, Saliba makes the tackle, makes the challenge in the box. It's a penalty. Like I said, they weren't brilliant. By all means, they were not brilliant at all. But those 2 moments of brilliance, those 2 moments of quality paid off for Bayern Munich. And that's exactly what they're going to bank on in the return fixture. It's going to be the same thing. And listen, Arsenal fans can sit here and say they had possession, they had more of the ball. Listen, it's one thing to have possession. It's cute, it's nice, it's beautiful. All right, cool. But it's another thing to actually do something with it. And in my opinion, they didn't do much with the possession they had today. They could have slaughtered Bayern Munich today, should have slaughtered them today, because defensively, I mean, come on, against Dyer and De Ligt, twice only you managed to score against them. Come on, this should have been more. But maybe that's due to the fact that they didn't really have an out-and-out striker. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Yes, Havertz has been good. Yes, Jesus has qualities, but you have to have that number 9. You have to have that number 9 that's going to kill stuff up front. You have to, because otherwise, these type of games are going to happen more often, and you'll always come up short. Do you know what I mean? You'll always come up short. Harry Kane, I thought had a decent game today. Obviously had a very tough time with Gabriel and Saliba, but got his goal. Got the goal, man. Can't say nothing about him. And apart from that, the hold-up play I thought was really good. Bringing people into play. Sane and Gnabry in the first half. Then Sane and Gnabry in the second half. And then Coleman and Guerrero. It was really good from him. So yeah, got his goal. That's it. You know, good game from him. I thought somebody was calling my phone there because I heard my phone ringing. But anyway, we keep on going. The show keeps going on. The show carries on. And who was I going to talk about? Musiala was very poor today, man. And there's been a few games, man. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with him. But, you know that he's always got that one moment of brilliance that can come up out of nowhere. So I'm going to say he had a poor game. It's been a few games that he's been poor, but I know that it can come. He can turn it up at any moment. Do you know what I mean? He can turn it up at any given moment. To finish off, I want to talk about Serge Gnabry. Actually, before I get to that, Arteta's substitutions proved to be the right ones. So I've got to give him credit for that as well. The the Jesus one and the Trossard one. 2 changes that paid off. They linked up together to score the equaliser. Brilliant substitution from Arteta. Apart from that, I personally think the substitution from Kivior and Zinchenko was the wrong one. Because Zinchenko, yes, the tucking in, yes, inverted, all of that stuff, but there was times where Coleman was completely free on the right-hand side, and someone should have been there to maybe, double up on him, Kivior and someone else, but in the second half, it was Zinchenko. And the fact that Zinchenko and Gabriel were the ones doubling up on him, that left quite a bit of space in between the 2 centre halves there, where Gabriel was supposed to be. So that was a bit of a weird substitution from Arteta. Anyway, to finish off, Serge Gnabry. It just had to be him, man. It just had to be him. I knew this guy was going to score. And secretly, Gnabry has been, in my opinion, Bayern Munich's most informed player. I'll say it again. Serge Gnabry, in my opinion, has been Bayern Munich's most informed player recently, because he came back from injury. He was injured out for a long time. Came back on his return, scored. The game after that, scored and assisted against VfL Bochum, if I'm not wrong, or somebody else. I can't remember. It might be Bochum or someone else. I can't remember. But anyway, came back on his return from injury, scored. The game after that, scored and assisted for Musiala or Kane. I can't remember. The game after that, Heidenheim, scored as well. So he's today scored as well. So he's their most informed player. And obviously he went off due to a slight niggle or injury. I don't know what it is. I expect him to start again next week. I fully expect him to start again. Same thing for Sane. Those two, man, did an incredible job today for Bayern Munich. So in some way, you have to give credit to Bayern as well, because like I said, this is the perfect result for them. They're going to go back, chilled out, relaxed at the Allianz Arena. The fans are going to be behind them. They're going to have some support again. And all they have to do is the same thing as today. They can be pragmatic, sit back, hit Arsenal on the break, because Arsenal have to come out. They have to score. And they will leave gaps in behind like today. They will do it. So, or they could have two bozo moments like today with Saliba and Gabriel. Ironically, the two most informed centre-backs in the league and in the world, arguably, made the two mistakes today. So, yeah, both things can happen. Both things can happen. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below, people. I fully enjoyed this game, man. Fully enjoyed it. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I appreciate all your support. I don't know what road it is. I think it's road to like 12,000, but I think we're nearly there. Nearly there. But yeah, thank you for your continuous support. And yeah, take care. Have a good evening. And I'll see you tomorrow for another Champions League evening. Barcelona, PSG, Atletico Madrid, Dortmund. Tasty fixtures, man. But this is why we love the Champions League. This is why we love it. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out. I told, man, this was not going to be easy. I told, man. People thought they were going to sweep Bayern, you know. Bayern München. Bayern!